Hey everybody, KC here. So one final set of business lessons from the Bahamas. We've been here in the Abacos for a week, and you know me, I can't help but look around for business lessons. So let me give you one. So on one day we went to a place on Grand Guyana Key called Grabbers. And Grabbers is one of our favorite places. It's got terrific food. These lobster bites, they are unbelievable. Some of the best conch fritters we've had, and a rum drinks that'll knock your socks off. And Grabbers is a lot of fun. Interestingly enough, not too far away from Grabbers is a place called Nippers. And everybody in the Bahamas knows Nippers. It's really well known. It's like from Casablanca and Rick's. Everybody goes to Nippers. But it was fascinating when we were there. Grabbers was packed. It was busy. Lots of life. Nippers was empty. Now, let's be clear, this is just a snapshot, but we heard enough anecdotal commentary from people we met around the islands to say that Nippers has kind of fallen on hard times. It's not as busy as it used to be, and Grabbers is a happening place. Now, I think there's a couple of things going on here. First of all, Grabbers is located on the Abacos Sea, which is to say it's calmer. You can do water sports there. You can go out on floats. You can take out kayaks. There's lots of games. There's lots of stuff happening. It's actually built not just for old people, young people, but also families. Lots of kids around. And that gave it a lot of energy. Listen, Nippers is interesting, but on the ocean side, it has a couple of pools, but it doesn't seem to have the kind of energy that Grabbers does. And listen, Nippers has a great reputation, but as the great Norman Wayne once said, the reputation is what you had yesterday. And one of the things Nippers is going to have to figure out is how to recapture that energy, how to create a more experience-based environment that people are going to kind of flock to. Lots of business on that island for both Grabbers and Nippers, but Nippers has some work to do. Business lesson number one. Business lesson number two is a place called Lubbers. Lubbers is on Lubbers Key, not too far from Elbow Key, which is where we were staying. And we went to this place called Lubbers the first day we were here. It was great. It was actually kind of empty. And the food was great, the drinks were great. It was absolutely fabulous. We went back later in the week, and it happened to be a day that there was like a flotilla of boats from Jacksonville, Florida and North Carolina came in, and they were swamped with people, and they couldn't quite keep up. I think it took us almost 2 hours to get our food. They ran out of Sands Light, which is one of the really popular beers. They were running out of food. They couldn't keep up. Now listen, Lubbers is kind of new. If the same kind of crowd had hit a place called Pete's Pub, it would have been a different situation, because Pete's has been around for a long time. They know how to deal with those crowds. Pete's, by the way, one of the legendary places in the Abacos. Listen, Lubbers has to figure this out. Lubbers has to figure out going forward, how are we going to deal with these situations? Now let me tell you, people were really understanding, because this is the Bahamas, this is the Abacos. Everybody's kind of laid back. But it's really important that they not be complacent about that, it seems to me. They have to figure out, how do we make sure we have enough beer, and how do we have sort of an infrastructure that will deal with those occasions when a flotilla of boats from North Carolina and Jacksonville showed up. Listen, we've had a great time, but it's been a trip that's had its share of business lessons, which has made it a lot of fun for me, in addition to the swimming, the eating, the drinking, the boating. It's been fabulous. Anyway, that's what's on my mind, and as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.